Day one in the books. I noticed Bees isn't usually live tonight. I think someone said he's here though. I didn't see him. But he wasn't live. So it didn't look like I noticed that I'd be jumping on anybody's live at the moment. So I figured I would pop on for a little bit. Recap day one. No pit. It's early. It's early. What's up, Mr. Eddie? What? The people are going to be meeting in the pit. There was already some people there. I was just there. Just had dinner. Had a nice burger, a couple of drinks. I'll probably end up hanging out there much later tomorrow night. But today, day one, solid. What did you get me? There were a bunch of people that wanted stuff that I wasn't able to grab as much, like we have all day tomorrow. But yeah, there was a few things I went to try to find, and Melissa's knife sold out pretty quick. What was I looking at? Oh, Winter Blade. Day one was great, Matt. It was good. What's up, Justin? What's up, Marco? Anything Emerson Wade, Mick? Mr. Eddie. Yeah, Fred was in the pit last night till like 2 in the morning. I am old man. I'll probably party tomorrow night. We'll see. Or, get a hair in my ass in 20 minutes and head over there. I don't know. We'll never know. What's up, Paul? How many knives so far? I'm about to show you, Alex. How many do you think? Anyone want to make guesses? Day one, how many knives do I have on the table right now? For those of you that are here, go ahead and make a guess. Day one, we have 3 days. Day one, how many knives on the table? We got Mick says 3, 6, 3, 5, 12, 13. You guys. Tiki, what's up? Not quite that many. Let's take a look. Shall we? I promise I'm gonna get a bunch more. I'm gonna get more swag. Didn't grab a lot today. But yeah. Let's take a look. All right, let me turn this around. Drop this down. Bring it up a little. Here we are. Wow, this chair is really low. Can I move the chair up too? Chair does not want to go up. Poor. And this light is kind of annoying too. All right, here we are. Can we see everything? No. Tighten it up. All right. Got a coin from NAFS. All right. Look at this at TCal. They have these little keychain knives. Look at that, if I can get it to hold still and focus. Right? I don't know how they made these. They're giving them away. They had a whole pile of them. That's pretty fun, right? I got an actual old school case marble. Case used to be big on the marbles. Oh, here we go. Love a marble. That's fun. Okay. We got the TCal shirt. I could unwrap it if you want, but TCal shirt. Mini auxiliary? What are you talking about? Yeah. Oh, I did. Here we are. We'll get to that one. I promise. Happy Friday, everyone. Ground Fog. Kung Fatty. And we get a magic show. Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting Products. Blade Show Atlanta 2025, number 18. This guy stopped me. Straight Edge Knives. We need to look him up. He saw my Jason mask on the back of my bag and was like, oh, dude, sweet mask. Here you go. What's up, Renee? Put that right there. Okay. Moving on. Greg at SMKW gave me this nice patch, the Nasty Clean. Get the funk out of here. Get that stuff out of the way. Now we can lay the knives out. Lou Zahur. What's up, Ken? Ken, I just got back. I'll give you a call right after this if you want. Trying to find a cool knife for Ken, obviously, because he is great. Just like all of you. You're all great. Everybody gets a knife. You get a knife. You get a knife. Okay. Where do we start? Where do we start? Okay, this one I did not purchase. This was given to me by SMKW. The Rough Rider. This is a new one. Last time I was there, I got that huge Bowie, so he was like, oh, you know, we decided to change it up, and you got this for me. But check out this new Rough Rider. So this thing is real deal. There's the nail nick. Boom, boom. It is solid. No play, and it's sharpened, and it's guaranteed for life. So this is a new one, new release from Rough Rider. Just a cute little tiny little thing. I have a few of these. You've seen them before probably, but they are not as good as this one. I mean, not that this is super high end, but dude, the blade does not move. Totally solid. It is sharp. It's got a nice little look to it. Nice bone on there. Fantastic. Thanks again to SMKW. Nice little gift I got right there. Everything else I purchased, which is fine. Got this one right here. Flytanium Minim. Titanium keychain folder. Got your nice little keychain holder right there. And then it's a slip joint. Boom. DLC coated. Right? Ron Crow, always on time. Oh, you guys. Justin got one of these? Yeah. I talked to the guys over there for a little bit. I'm going to go to Flytanium tomorrow and make more videos and stuff. I didn't make too many videos today. I did record a little bit. I was live earlier. For those of you who saw my live earlier, my phone overheated. So I was, we're like an hour and a half into the live. My phone totally overheated on me, and then I couldn't get it to open up anything for a while, and so we almost had full shutdown. Phone seems to be fine now, but I am going to probably be looking into getting a new one when I get home, because I have noticed now a couple of times it's gotten kind of hot, and it was definitely kind of overheating, so I ended up having to fall out of that live, which kind of sucked. Did you run into Chris, Unprofessional Dad? I don't think so. I ran into a bunch of people today, though. I don't want to start naming names because I'm going to miss somebody, but I did see a bunch of the crew. A lot of them are on the live stream. Ralph and Barbie, I saw them, and Barbie comes up, gives me a hug. I'm like, hi, what's your name? And she's like, I don't recognize everybody as well. You know, I haven't seen everyone's faces as much. Go hang out at the Battery. It's down the street. It's the Braves Stadium. What's up, Joe? Day one done. That's right. Got to keep an instant ice pack, right? Okay, so Flytanium Minim. Got a couple of tiny ones so far, right? I went over, I had to get the Tenable Gideon. I've been looking at this one for a while. Pretty cool. What is this? I don't even know. Nitro V and micarta. Nice action on it. Flicks out good. Looked like I was trying to get Barbie's digits. And this one cool. They have the best aquarium in the county or country down the road. That sounds fun too, but I don't know how much free time I'm going to have. So this is the Tenable Gideon. Definitely cool. What's up, Shay? All right. We'll keep going here. CJRB. Look at this silly thing. Boom. The Unripe Banana. Blind Woo Fury. What's up? Look at this. This is Dustin's design from CJRB. I saw this prototype in Texas, and just a fun little silly knife. Comes in some other colors too, but why wouldn't you get the the unripened banana? What's for dinner tonight, KDK? I had a really nice burger. It was like a 3/4, it's like probably a 1 pound burger. It was delicious, and a couple of Guinnesses. Isn't this silly? So yeah, Dustin's got several new designs at CJRB. Real cool guy. I've talked to him quite a bit at the show. Met him in Texas. But yeah, 150 or AR RPM 9 and G10 on this. Just a fun one. Absolutely. Edyards. Don't forget to double tap. There's 40 of you in here and 15 thumbs up. Hook it up. Hook a guy up. Did I see the Bowie Slippy from where? Oh, mama. Where was the Bowie Slippy from? CJRB. Oh, yeah. I did. Wait. No, that wasn't a slip joint Bowie. I don't know. I didn't record over there. I spent some time over there, but I didn't see that. So I'll have to go check that one out tomorrow. I talked to Russell and those guys for quite a while, Nico. And yeah, I'll be filming more of that tomorrow. War Room, good seeing you today. Hell yeah. Okay. Boosh. The CJRB. Oh God. Beast. Crap. What's this called again? Now my brain just shut off. Anybody remember? Buster. Why am I had no problem flicking it out earlier. Now my hands are all dead and sore. The Buster FG with the super lock. This thing is way bigger than it. You know it's 1.5 inches bigger than the Vision. But this thing is just... It's a beast. Right? Brand new American. Brian Dixon, what's happening? All right. Let's keep trucking. I got to turn my AC. I just broke my knee. Let's turn this up. It's hot in here. Okay, continuing with the... Ooh, let's jump to this one first. Kind of going backwards from the order from when I picked them up today, in a way. Rosecraft. Andy's doing good over at the Rosecraft booth. They have some really cool stuff over there. This one's an actually older one, discontinued. What's it called? The Eris Rex. So yeah, these are discontinued. But check it out. Nice little choke up. Look at that poon way out there. Boosh. Where my index finger just drops right on. Ran into the concept booth. I was the 12-year-old kid. Right on. Paul? Is that copper? It looks like it is. Shipwreck? It's got a little squeak on the way down. Micarta, and looks like maybe copper. Rosecraft does everything, I think, in D2. That is a mature, sexy Tonto. Look at that thing out there. Oh, girl. That's what's up. But yeah, I'd never seen this one before. It's apparently been around for a while because it's discontinued. So they do have some left, but if you want to pick one up, there's only going to be so many, but they're cheap. So might as well. $35. No Shipwreck. Who was I talking to today? Nico, CGRB. He hates Shipwreck. It's like, I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Boom. All right. There you go. 2 left. 2 to go. I got Casey and Rye to sign my hat, and also got a Tempest Microburst Concept Thunderhead, unreleased Elk River, Easy, Owen, Jack from Rosecraft. Awesome stack. So this is the Gecko Custom Knife Works. I got to hand it to Laid Off Pete. He is the one who recommended this company. I like the Shipwreck, but not on that knife. I can agree with that, Lou. So here we go, S90V, Pictus, Dark Wash Micro Mill Belt Satin. Boom. Got the cloth. And let me grab this bad boy. Here we are. Boosh. Gorgeous S90V hollow grind. Look at the micro milling on that titanium. Drops easy, boom, feels good. Nice and snappy front flip. Oh, $230 at the show. I think that's what, I don't wonder, I think that's what they are on the site too. Handled one of these, digged it. Yeah. This was kind of one of the ones I was saving up to go for. I really love the handle, that micro milling on there, on that titanium. Finger hole needs to be bigger. Yeah. This thing is sweet, though. This is going to be a new top, a new fave. Not top fave, but this could easily maybe jump in the top 5 pretty fast. That front flipper is snappy. And the last one. Let me do this. Get these up here. Give me a little rum. All right. No. That's fine. Whatever. Here it is. Save the best for last. Picking up older knives, Devo Fireball, Concept Fenrir, getting a wingspan from Loot tomorrow. That all sounds great. Dude. I am going to definitely look at some stuff like that. I'm probably going to check out Devo for sure tomorrow. I don't have anything specific I'm quite going for that I can think of. There's a few that I saw. There's a couple things that I want. Dylan's new knife, Terry from 1931 Leatherworks. His new knife, but neither of them are available yet. So it's like, oh crap! If they were here, I probably would. I would have bought one. But this right here, Auxiliary Manufacturing, made in Reno. Not your grandpa's knife. Oh baby, the Captain's Bowie. Oh, it came with Captain Ricky. So Ricky kind of collabed with them for this design. That's Captain Ricky's patch. It's like metal, but it's a patch. It's pretty cool. So yeah, here we are. Let's go. Hello from France. Did I get everything I hoped for from day one? Yeah. Well, there was 2 that I hoped for, but they actually aren't available yet. So it wasn't like I wasn't able to get it. It's no one can get it yet. So technically everything that I wanted that was there, I got. This was the main one I was going for. Well, the big ones on the list was this, and this. Well, and one of those, I guess. So yeah, I pretty much got everything on the main list. What's going on from France? Auxiliary manufacturing, pocket Bowie. Oh. Got Richlite and Ironwood. Look at the edge. Any other fruit-based knives? Oh, and you see that number? 1. Come on, focus for me. 1 of 10. And I got number 1. Isn't that cool? Number 1. Oosh. But look at the size. In my hand, holding it right here, getting the index finger out, doing some cuts. Fits perfect. It's a wide, thick, kind of beefy. Kevin Smith and Knives, what's happening? Then you got this really nice sheath made by these guys. And Ulti-Clip. Boom. That fits. I've carried it in the pocket all day long. Kevin, I talked to the guy who made them, and it's funny because he was like he's the no sharpening, that right there. Well, he's like, yeah, I will fix it, sharpen it for life. And he was like, if you want me to put one in there, I'll put one in there. But he also said he has some of these that he sharpened hundreds of times, that's used for years, and they're still good. So it's like that wear that you see is like a knife that's, Grandpa's had for 20 years that he's been using every day and sharpening all the time. I don't mind it. I think it looks cool. That knife is going in pocket 37 in the knife pants. But just all the little details. Look at that wood up close. The facets. Laid off Pete. You missed the Hall showcase. You can go back and rewatch the whole thing, but here it all is. We'll go through it again. This is the Rough Rider. So small I can barely get to it. This is a new Rough Rider coming out soon. It does have an actual edge. It is solid. For a tiny little guy, totally fun. I got the Flytanium Minim DLC coated keychain slip joint. All right. Got the Unripened Nanner from CJRB. Dude, simple, easy opening. It's just the ugliest thing, but why not? Anything Emerson waved. What'd you tell me to get? You've been refreshing like crazy? Yeah, the Pictus. We're getting there. Gideon. Tenable, Gideon. Nitro V, micarta. Whoops. Flicks out real easy. Nice rounded edge. Been sitting on YouTube just hitting refresh. Where are the lives? Where are the lives? Where are the lives? Here it is. Thanks again, Laid Off Pete, bro. I love this. Let's not talk about that, Pete. You can look and do the math. I want to see a goofball look at the what? Oh yeah, you're gonna get a good look at the Tenable and concept stuff tomorrow. No doubt. Show the green one, says Rocco. All right, skipping the Rosecraft for Rocco. Here's the green one. Boosh. Civivi Buster, FG. Boom. Got the super lock on there. This is your Vision FG. Just Goliathed out, dude. This thing is just huge. Look at my hand on there. It's like, look at, it's like a, literally huge. Literally huge. Boom. Yeah, I love hollow grinds, bro. Where to get the leather slip? Love it. Who made it? The leather slip came with the auxiliary. So auxiliary manufacturing. This is a limited. They only made 10 of these. The Captain's pocket Bowie. And then boom. That's the slip for it. Made by, what is that? AUH MFG. The Pawns. Hollow grinds rule. Anything else made in Reno? Yeah, dude. This is awesome stuff. Look at that. Look at this thing. In my hand, bro, it just feels, it's home. It just wants to live right here. Make some cuts. When I grab it like this, I can get in here like this, and boom, it's doing work. Fixed blades, this one fits in the hand just like sick. This is how you do a clip. I had this in my pocket all day long with the Ulti-Clip. It came out real easy. It went back in real easy. Sits in the pocket. I threw a couple other things in the pocket as well. Bro, absolutely awesome. Also got this Rosecraft discontinued with the Poon way out on the tip. TACOM has the Proto where BEDC is working. Which Proto? I was over at TACOM and I did see a couple of cool things. I'll go spend more time there tomorrow. Boom. It does not have name yet. How about that? Let's see if I can change this a little. This chair sucks. It's not adequate. And that light sucks. This is not my studio. Pete just Instagrammed me. All right. I am on the lookout for some fixed blades. I took several pictures and started taking notes of places that have them. And gonna go tomorrow, try to find something cool for Ken fixed. But today's haul, not too bad. What was it again? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one SMKW gave me, so I actually only bought 7. Perfect for those precise precision draw cuts, long finger on the spine. Yeah, dude, this thing just feels so cool. It just looks so, it has this aged beauty, classy, the wash on the blade, the shape of the blade, the way the handle is, these little divot dents that are not in focus that kind of turn into some jumps up on the top. I'm on small fixed blades like crazy, can't stop, right? And 1 of 10. There are 10. Come on, focus. And I got number 1. Is Quiet Carry there? I'd imagine so. Might be, I'm not sure. There are a lot of people here. I ran into a bunch of good folks today. It's been fun. It has been fun. Definitely one of my new favorite folders. That hollow grind on there. Look at that. Would you just look at it? I set my Buster FG back. The design flaw is unforgivable and Civivi is trying to cover it up. What was the design flaw? Herne, how's it going? By the way, TCal has some great fixies too. Yeah, I am interested in that flaw. What's it all about? Let's see if mine's got it. It's a pig. The Nuge DP1. I don't know if I did. No. Whoop. How was my day, Dan? Henry, it was awesome. Other than my phone overheating and almost sharpening pin. What's a sharpening pin? The stop pin? Closed stop pin hits the back of the choil edge. I'd like to see. That seems like it's up there, which would put that. So you're saying it hits right here? The Jeet wrapped knife you picked up at the TCal booth? Which one was that? Because I do remember that. That wrapped one at the TCal booth was really cool. Neves ID'd a spot where the lock bar can chip the blade when closing. Well, I guess we'll find out. And if it's bad, I'll hit them up and send it back. But so far, it's pretty cool. The DP1 and the Nuge collab was that TCal with the wrap on it. Yeah, that knife was cool. Boom. This thing is such a hog, though. Such an absolute hog. But this one, as far as just silly fun, come on. Unripened banana. What's the keychain knife? This one here. This is the Flytanium Minim. So it's a little titanium keychain folder that's DLC coated. I mean, what? Why not? It's a slip joint, you know, and it's just got a little nail nick for opening, but it's a keychain folder. We got some oil that's DLC coated. I mean, why not? Either way, Civivi handled it poorly. Concept is going to get my money in the future. I hear you there. I hear you there. It's a shame I didn't get to check out Derby City Blades. Well, won't they be there tomorrow? I can go there tomorrow. Right? Get my notes. Write that down to remember. Derby City Blades. We'll go tomorrow. TKE. Sorry, it would be nice to have been able to hang out with you. It's all good. Life is life. But yeah, here we are. 12 months, a full year. Well. How about that? Thank you, TKE. I don't have a kazoo or a little bell or anything up on here right now to Da-da-da-da-da-da. Charge. Thank you for the 12 months, though, bud. Hopefully, maybe next year or maybe Texas, we'll bump into each other one of these days. Got to do some more karate sometime soon. We get it together for another live. Fun little keychain. I just thought it was cool that it's titanium and DLC coated. I mean, what? Why not? Why not? Tenable. Celebrate by sending me that Buster. I just got it. Tenable Gideon, though. I think these retail for $65. They were $40 at the show. Hope to see more fruit-based knives tomorrow. I'll look for them for you, Lou. I promise. I keep feeling like there should be another opening style for this. There isn't. I mean, the thumb works just fine. Flick out works totally fine. There's no issues. But for some reason, it's like I've just been used to lately. There's always an extra something. Sure, there will be plenty of Busters on the secondary market very, very shortly. I don't know, maybe it's just good for a mod. Ooh, a vegetable-themed slicer. Getting a stab nanner next. That's the auto nanner, right? I've messed around with those, and my thumbs and my hands suck. I broke my hands and my thumb, and so my squeezy opening auto strength sucks. I did see the new Jack Wolfs. And for those of you that didn't, was that during the live? That was during the live. I was over at Jack Wolf during the live, and they have their new folders there to check out, which is more of a modern kind of a folder like this compared to the other types of Jack Wolves. And what they also had is they had some slip joints. It's their new slip joint line that they're releasing, and they look very similar to your standard Jack folder, right? But their budget line. So you heard it. Jack Wolf's doing a budget line. I think they said they're going for $75. Slip joints. They look almost identical to the other ones, but of course the materials will be different. I can't remember what he said they were using for it. It is in my live that I did earlier today if you want to go back. Magic trick with the micro fetus. Micro fetus? What's a micro fetus? Which one of these things on the table is a fetus? Is 14C? Well, aren't you kids just the smartsies? They were nice looking. It was funny though. He held it up and he was like, all right, look at this Jack Wolf slip joint. Yes, I think that is, Ron. And he's like, what do you think the price is on this? And I'm like, okay, here's a trick question. And he's like, okay, well, what do you think it is? And I said, well, if I were to break it down, I'm looking at what looks to be and feels like a very nice Jack Wolf. I know them to be close to $350 is kind of a standard. But he's asking me what I think the price is. So I'm like, I don't know. And I was like, I don't know, $250. And he's like, nope. I'm like, I don't know, 2-1. He's like 70 or 75. I was like, wow, that's cool. I want that crazy Neon Devo shirt. They have a Devo shirt? Is it at the Devo table or where is it at? Neon Devo shirt. Let me know where it is. I'll go look. It's at Devo. Okay. I actually didn't even get to Devo today. Where is Devo at? I did make it into the second room, but the second room is not connected to the first room. So you have to walk out and around. I went over there. I walked through. I saw some cool stuff, but I didn't spend a terrible amount of time over there. And then I headed back into the main room. But tomorrow is a big filming day, a big hitting every single spot that I can day. Look at the micro milling on this and tell me it's not awesome. Can you front flip the nanner? Yes. Yes, you can. Robo Steve. Booth 239. Well, it's on the map. I got the map right here. I just don't know where. And then people were telling me in the live, like, go to 14H, go to 462 or whatever. And the problem is, nothing is labeled. No tables are labeled. No spots on the floor are labeled. So the only way to figure that out is to actually grab the map and look. So what I'll ask is tomorrow, if someone, whoa, going for a ride. If someone wants to recommend a spot, what we should do is like the map, make the map like a square, you know? So here's the map, the main room, and be like, oh, go to Devo, it's in 10H. 10H is in the bottom right quadrant, or in the middle right side, or in the middle left, or whatever. And then I can, you know, because when you just say 22R, it's like, well, that is here. But you could say, oh, it's in the right corner, kind of towards the middle. And so if people say, hey, go here, go to Wee Knife, be like, oh, it's in the dead center of the room. Go to SMKW, it's in the bottom left corner, you know. Go see Donnie, he's right about in the middle, but towards the right-hand side. You know, something like that, and it should be pretty easy, because I have a map, I can look some stuff up. But it's kind of one of those things where if you kind of give me an idea of where it's at, it'll help out quite a bit. And then someone's like, oh, go look at 14R. Well, but if I don't know what 14R, you have to tell me the name of the place, because there's nothing that says 14R, so you really have to go over there and say, oh, well, that is, you know, Batcave Blades or whatever. I do love my Concept Thoth. Versus what, Kevin? Oh, Kaiser Hawk is smooth, fidgety, compares to some of them more expensive. I have a Kaiser Hawk. I like it. The stream is missing magic tricks. I've already done like 3 or 4. What's up, Louie? Yeah, you got a Buster FG. I love mine. Glad you are having a great time. I am, Louie. Just a blast. Look at this fixed blade. The guy was really cool. He's basically guaranteed this for life. He's like, man, I don't know, I'll sharpen it anytime. You have any issues with it anytime. If it breaks, anytime. Basically, if I'm ever not happy with it, he will do something about it. So that is cool. The sheath is perfect. Gorgeous, classy, boom. Just a great, this is, as far as fixed blades go, you want to know what I think a daily carry fixed blade should be? A sheath like this, a size like this, a nice mass. And like my hand, I like a thicker handle. So this thick handle feels really good, really nice for getting in and doing work. Plus, right here, I was talking to Ricky about it, you know, and it's like, dude, when you just grab right here hard, it's, that handle just fits so good. Just boom, you can get in there and just push. Do some work with your thumb right there. Get out here. Ah, solid. Solid stuff. New favorite fixed blade. My other one's gorgeous, but something about this, it just, the feel. Discontinued. Poon out at the back. Look at that thing. Way out there. Kenman approved. Poon length. Aboosh. Micarta. And I think copper. Little discontinued one from Rosecraft. This was we were standing at Rosecraft hanging out talking to Andy and everyone over there, and it was like, ooh, what's this one, this discontinued one? And I picked it up, opened it, closed it a couple times, oof, and was like, okay, gimme, I'll take it. But fidget factor, though, unripened nanner. Whoops. Oosh. No one showed Kaiser. Are they there? Not that I'm worried. Concept for life. Kaiser's there. I was over at Kaiser. I talked to him. I kind of hit him up. I was like, yeah, dude, I fell out of Kaiser. You guys used to send me some stuff for review and whatever. And I don't know. We talked for a while. Looks good. We'll see. We'll see. But I will be at the Kaiser. Kaiser has a huge table with a ton of stuff. Tons of stuff. I do love my concept thought. Oh, wait. How did that roll back so far? Upper left corner map, 2 rows down, first block, C, Devo. Yep, I got it. That is great instructions. For anyone on tomorrow, do what Laid Off Pete did. Oh, is that why I didn't see bees? I didn't see bees at that booth, though. I was there. That's probably why he's not live. He's probably partying with them right now. But yeah, I didn't see bees when I was over there. But I also was at Tempest 2 or 3 times before I actually saw KC. I saw him twice out walking around. I mean, we hung out and talked for sure, but I was over at his booth a few times and he wasn't there. Concepts seem overpriced. I don't know, Michael. I don't really have any to show right now, unfortunately, but I have some concepts that I'm really happy with. The premium ones that I have were in the $140 to $200 range, and they have great action, and they feel good, and they are some of my favorites. Lou is name calling, and I approve this message. Wow, how far back in the chat am I right now? A little bit. Bought a new Steve Kalari custom fixed blade today. It's called the Tried and True. Collabed with Alex from SPK. Alice makes the Lamia. Cool. Let me see it when you get it. Rosecraft is great. Rosecraft has got a lot of stuff going on right now, Kevin. They have some really good slip joints, lockbacks, some fixed blades. They've got some interesting kind of more modern styles like this that are available. And they're also getting into some really nice fixed blades. The newer fixed blades, I'm in a pass around group with them. I'll be getting a few of them soon for some reviews. And I handled them today, and they're all great. They are great. If you are interested in slip joints at all, I highly recommend Rosecraft. Pick one of those up. They have a good price, but Andy over there makes a really solid quality knife. The lockup compared, a $60 Rosecraft slip joint compared to a $120 case slip joint, the Rosecraft is significantly more sturdy, more solid, feels better in the hand. Not trying to talk down the case, I'm just talking up Rosecraft. They are actually pretty awesome. Do I have any brass knuckles with a knife? I do not. Brass knuckles are technically not legal where I live. If you call them a paperweight, they're legal. Tuckamore Thoth and that Caveman and the Thunderhead. Yes. The Caveman, I can't picture that one right now, but the Thoth and the Thunderhead are awesome. Concept does have a great lineup going on, right? They got so many good things over there. But yeah, Kevin, check out Rosecraft, dude. Will you give me a prototype from Devo tomorrow if there are any left? It's possible. I don't want to jinx it though, Kevin. 2 or 3 people have asked me to pick up a knife for them, and when I went to their section, they no longer were available. I don't want to jinx it. I'll go over there and look, and we'll see. And then depending on the price or whatever, we can figure something out. Did I handle? I did not go. That's another one that I didn't go to. I didn't touch any of the Strix. Day one is really, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta put in a little extra to hit all the spots. I kind of was more roaming, meandering, stopped by a bunch of people, talked to a bunch of people, stopped a bunch of people myself. But tomorrow I'll definitely hit up all the spots that I'm going to make some notes here in a little bit. Rosecraft could bump up their steel, but the D2 haters are going to come around. We were talking about this today. Tri-State, myself, anyway. That we both kind of agreed that we think that there was a point in time where some new steels were coming out. And when the new steels started coming out, everyone was like, oh, D2 is the old stuff. Nobody wants D2 anymore. Look at all this new stuff. And they're just turned on by the new stuff. And then you make more new stuff and more new stuff and more new stuff. And then you start comparing all the stuff, and you go ahead and take that D2 and put it back in there and just compare it. And then if you don't have the stubbornness and you actually allow yourself to just check it out, D2 is pretty good. It's really not bad. But I think that it got some hate because all the new stuff came out and everyone's like, oh, old, out with the old, in with the new. But, dude, I have some D2 that's fantastic. Does that mean that they shouldn't make some with some higher steel? Maybe, maybe not. But as far as a user, not bad at all. Not bad at all. The Leviathan and the Bison and the Mini Corvid. I didn't see any Leviathans. I didn't even see one. I know they have Mini Corvids. Well, they did. That's another thing with Concept. Like, I grabbed the Tenable right away because I knew, just like at Texas, these are all at $40 right now. All the 65 some dollar Tenables have a good price, and they're gone. All those smaller Corvids, they'll be gone. The steel for Rosecraft slip joints is fine, yeah. Civivi Vision FG Rick Nasty is one of my top knives. It's in my, if you go to my channel, go to my YouTube channel and look up at my header, the header at the top of the channel, it is the Civivi Vision FG that I dyed. It was right when they came out. I got one right away, got the white one with the Damascus and dyed it. This is the Civivi Vision FG's big brother, the Buster, with the super lock. Very similar, except for this one's 1 3/4 inches larger. But yeah, Rick Nasty, the Vision is fantastic. The new Concept knife Caveman. I gotta look that one up. And the Strix is, wow. I kind of knew though that at that price tag, I'm kind of out. Concept Caveman. I was kind of upset that some of the protos weren't out yet. Spyderco Delica. Blue. Chris Reeves, drop point. Mortal Kombat on Sega Genesis is the best game ever, too. Sure. That's a win. Normal people will not notice that much of a difference in the steels when all they are doing is cutting boxes. True. Also true. EMP EDC. Well, right now, Pete, if you're telling me stuff right now, I can look it up on my map. It's when I'm live, when I'm actually live at the show. That's when you want to tell me, just like this right here. I have a no steel fight policy with the limitless. Rosecraft has some really nice D2. Greenish ones toward the bottom and the one right under it. How long ago was that? Oh my God, how far back am I? Just bomb the chat and I'll see it. What did I miss? Most knives originally used D2 didn't know how to bring the best out of it, and now they're getting better at it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Do I like it better than the Vision? No. This is cool. This is definitely cool, but it's absolutely enormous. It's just a pig. It's huge. It's heavy. It's fun. I like big knives, no doubt about it. But the Vision FG is almost a perfect size. So I definitely prefer that one. Doesn't mean I don't like this one. You only get 1 charisma point, plus 1 charisma for that box cutter. Kevin pre-ordered a Strix Crystal TI. That Civivi is the Buster, the new Buster. Oh, your lead off Pete's testing for tomorrow. Good heat treat can make a huge difference. Sparrow has the Strix on pre-order. I would never do an emergency trach on someone else and get them juices all over your knife. If you got the right knife, though, you just get in there, just right? The Strix Skelly has huge holes and a finger might slip in there. I have a couple knives that are like that, where the hole is really wide and you go to flick it, you get to like here and it's like, oh, finger's stuck in there. Definitely not like that on this one. Dude, look at the way they did the lock on there. Oh yeah. That is badass. Look at it. Smooth across here, and then you come down in there and you got that nice little groove just for getting in there, real simple. And then that front flipper. Oh geez. And then of course I fail it. Boom. Oh, the milled out scale holes. Yeah. That would feel weird. What is this, Thomas? This is the Gecko Pictus. Gecko Knives Custom, or Gecko Custom Knife Works Pictus. Here's the card. S90V, micro milled belt satin, hollow grind. Look at that titanium on there. That's a winner. Drops nice. Front flipper is snap. Flicks out great. Dude, I love this thing. When Laid Off Pete was like, yeah, look at Gecko, and I pulled it up and I saw this, I was like, oh, sweet. And they're out of stock. And so then I found him on Instagram and messaged him. I was like, hey, are you going to have any of those at the show? And he's like, yep, put a few away for the show. And so I went over and jumped on that. Pete, I am too. I'd love to get one of those Strix, but with what I knew I wanted one of these. I'm really glad I picked this up. I mean, I got number one. I ran over there and talked to the guy, real nice guy. Like I said, he pretty much guaranteed this for life. It's like if there's ever any issues at all, get a hold of him. But dude, then I got number one of 10. Limited edition, 10 made, handmade in Reno. That ironwood and the rich light. Ugh. Sick. Nice little haul. I'm not done. I still have 2 more days. So this will grow. It's not going to double. You know, I'm not going to get this many tomorrow and this many the next day. I mean, who knows what it'll get. But this was my main kind of grab right off the bat. For me, the little fixie is awesome. But the sheath and the ulti clip, yeah. This right here makes it a 10, bro. Like, it sits in there, it's tight, it doesn't move around. Ulti clip, well made. AUH manufacturing. And just comes out nice. Does the work. I had this in my pocket all day. Excuse me. I'll have it in my pocket tomorrow as well. You could cut yourself with it. Kudos for getting number one, right? Isn't that fun? When I was a kid, I was obsessed with knife crafts. It's art. And now in your 30s, your heart still loves this, right? We were talking about when back in the day when you used to find like a cool stick, or I don't know if you did it, but I'd find like a cool stick, right? And then I would carve it down and turn it into a knife. You know, I mean, yeah, it wasn't a sharp knife, but that's something that I used to do, you know, kind of crafting little fake knives and stuff. Awesome take on day one. Thanks, Ken. I will carry the heck out of that. You know I will. You know I will. I'm going to carry this one a lot too, dude. This one's great. Although this is, the clip can't be swapped. But look at how good they did on this titanium clip. Oh, the milling on there. Gorge. I love everything about this knife. I mean, sure, if it was a lefty, but man, I don't mind this at all. Nice little choke up feel. Boom. Damn, son. Look at this. Auxiliary manufacturing for the win. You know? What up, Marty McFly? Beautiful, useful, and full of details. Like, this just feels like something that I was like, you just make that a user. Just carry it. Just be like, you know what? I love the way this looks. I love the way this feels. I'm going to carry it and use it. I'm also hearing good things about the Civivi Privaxis. Is that new? The rocked edges are sick, right? Gerber pear frame is also a hot one this year. Oh my god. That's great. What the hell time is it? 10? Where I am. Just joking about the knives. Thanks, Justin. MC got the number 4 wick. Oh, yeah, those are cool. How much is that thing, though, Henry? Did he say? A lot. Any 5CR? I was at the TCal table, Marty. If you watch my live earlier today, I was live for like an hour and a half, and then my phone overheated and I got booted and then wasn't able to really connect for a couple hours so I kind of freaked out. I was like, man, my phone might be done. Justin really wants that purple bison. But yeah, so my phone went out. But during that live, I was at the TCal table for a few minutes. They gave me a shirt. They were like, oh, you're wearing that shirt? Let's get you another one. Get you a freshie. It went well. But yeah, you can go back and check out that live. I don't remember the exact timestamp of when I was over there. It's probably closer to the middle, 3/4 of the way in. I don't know for sure. But yeah, that live was pretty fun. I just walked around and stopped at a few places and chilled. I'll be doing it again tomorrow. Hopefully, as long as my phone doesn't... man, what was Ghostkeeper saying? Trying to get the vein also. This morning was the best part of your day, Henry? Robo needs a purple bison. Great white buffalo. Great white buffalo. Great white buffalo. Shot an 84 today. First time playing the course. Gorgeous one and a beautiful day. 84 is not bad. What's par? 72? I did plenty of ordering for Blade Show, LOL. I want the vein in DLC. If they got the 003, get it for me. I don't know if they do. I have no, who knows? There were quite a few knives that did not last long. And the reason I was lucky enough to get number one is because I feel like this was kind of a limited release that wasn't necessarily known about as much. Like if you don't know Ricky from Best Damn EDC, or if you're not aware of Auxiliary, it was kind of a low-key thing. But I'm certainly sure that they sold several of them, if not all of them. I'll go ask them tomorrow. I'm going to film with them tomorrow a little bit. Did I see the Tri-Stash at the binge? I did. Tri-Stash is fantastic. Tri-Stash is awesome. Tri-State's a great guy. I talked to him for a bit. He bum rushed me from the back. I hear this, Dan! And they're like, who the hell is it? Oh, what's up, dude? But dude, Tri-Stash, cool knife. He did have the integral version there that's going to be coming out. It was really nice. Had the premium versions there with the micro milled like diamond pattern in the titanium. Excellent texture. And then he had some pistache. You know, you got to get an Ultim stash. I think if I'm going to get one, I'll probably get the Ultim one. But snappy, awesome left hand, flips open, flicks open. Tri-Stash. The budget ones are going to be coming out in July, I believe he said. So within the next month. So stay tuned for that. If you didn't get a premium Tri-Stash, the other Tri-Stashes will be available soon. So check them out if you're interested. I'm definitely going to pick one up. They are cool. Remember, if you see any new steels, be on the lookout. Oh, the TKEL 003. I'm sorry, because I was looking at this knife here. Oh, the lighting. Piss off. I got 001 that is out of focus. And so that's why I was like, oh, 003. You see what I'm saying? You see my mistake? The pistachio. Yeah. You got to get a pistachio, bro. Pistache for the win. Sencut Awasi has a super thin hollow grind. Warney. I feel like I've... Awasi. Sencut... I feel like I've seen that. I can't picture it right off the top of my head, Thomas, but I will check that out again. Premium Devo Fireball. All Devo, dude. Every Devo I've touched is fantastic. I have the Premium Pony Stout and the Tall Boy. Both excellent knives. I handled Laid Off Pete's, what's it called? The Mini Growler or whatever. That thing is sweet. As far as mini knives, that thing is awesome. Pakistan Stainless. That's pretty rare stuff. I don't know. I will go to a couple of those tables. I remember there was one at the Badger show. They had this like 8-foot table full of knives, and they all look super cool. Like if you didn't know anything about knives and you just looked at all these fixed blades on this table, you'd be like, wow, these are neat. Look at all the cool shapes. Ooh, look at the Damascus on here. They all have these notches on the top. These are really cool. How much are they? Like, oh, the ones on the left are 30 and the ones on the right are 35. And you're like, $35? What? And then you realize, oh, they're all that Pakistani steel. And, you know, for an object, kind of cool. But for like a functioning knife, will it hold an edge for more than how many cuts? Derby City Blades, but my phone crapped out. Yeah, dude, it sucked. It overheated and it froze up, and I was like, oh no. And then I turned it off and let it cool down for a while, and then turned it back on, and then it was like kind of mad. And then I tried to open up a page on YouTube, and it wouldn't even like, it went to YouTube, but then the second I go to like add or do something, it was like just spinning, like, and it wasn't my service, because I wasn't using the service from the convention center. I was just using my own service, and I was getting good bars. But yeah, my phone is pretty much overheating. It does have a case. I've had the same phone, the same case for like 2 years. I cracked the screen a year ago. I realized I had insurance for it a few months ago. And so I was like, oh, and they came out and they replaced it and the new screen. Well, ever since I got the new screen, my microphone doesn't work good. When I make videos, I have to use pro mode instead so I can change the audio. And I noticed that every once in a while, like if I'm at work and I'm listening to something on my phone, like a podcast or whatever, all day, after 4 or 5 hours, it starts getting hot. And so I was live streaming and it was like all of a sudden I started to lose the signal. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? And then I touched the phone and it was like hot. So I need to buy a new phone when I get home. Hopefully it makes it. Are there any Stanley utility knives there? Stanley. I got one. Oh, Jay, did you just get here? You did. Let me turn this back around for you. Did you get the new Pictus? Wow. I need to back up. There it is. I got the dark washed micro milled version. They had a plain titanium, a dark wash, and then a black wash, which was like black. And then they had smooth and then the micro milling. So I got the dark wash micro milling. It's S90V on the blade with that hollow grind. That lock is awesome. It flicks out great. The front flipper works really good. Snappy. Great action. Very, very happy with that. Man, this chair is squeaky as all get out. Here's the Flytanium Minim, titanium and DLC coated little keychain. I got this one. Rough Rider gave this to me. The new slip joint. This thing is fantastic. For a tiny little knife, it's actually solid. Picked up the Beast Civivi Buster. Vision FG's big brother. Big younger brother with the super lock on there. We've got a Rosecraft discontinued, what was it called? Aris Rex or Arius Rex. Looks like it's copper, micarta and D2 with a poon way out there. We picked up a Tenable Gideon. We're all degenerates for knives. If I could snort a knife, I would. I'm getting the TI version for the Tri-Stash. Yeah, dude. Tri-Stash is sick. Ghost Keeper. Derby City Blades is on my list. It's definitely on my list. I'll be there tonight. I guess no bees tonight. I noticed that, Mick. I got back and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do a live, but bees is on. And then I went online and I went to his page and he's not live. He's at the show working with Kaiser, so he's probably partying with them, or maybe he's doesn't want to set up to do like a live when he doesn't have his studio at home, or I don't know. But I noticed he wasn't live, so I'm like, all right, well, I'll jump on for a bit. CJRB Unripened Nanner. Fun stuff. You like the bland, nondescript hotel art? Yes. Look at me all shaved. I painted that picture. I bet you did. I bet you did. What knife is next? Okay, pull the case. Hold on. Pull the case off. Yeah, I'll probably go caseless tomorrow. How's the knife collection going? Excellent. 8 new ones today. Wow, chat is flying. I can't keep up. Ordered your first Magna Cut? What'd you order? That Civivi is too large. That's the reason I bought it. It's too big. It's too big. And that's what I love about it. But I mean, tell me the Nanner isn't silly. Whoops. Alright, put that one up there. I guess we opened them all. Except for that one. I don't have anything specific on my mind, Marty, as far as more blades for tomorrow, but I'm excited to kind of find them. Fred the Lug had a proto of that, looked pretty sweet. Bob's Pocket Knives is there. He has a shirt that says Bob's Pocket Knives. He said he's going to be on at midnight or later. Wow. Auxiliary Manufacturing, Pocket Bowie. What is it called? The Ricky Bowie, did they say? The Captain's Bowie. And the sheath to beat all sheaths. Is Golden Design Works here? I don't think they are. G-O. Nope, it doesn't look like they are, unless they're at a table. I don't see it. Goat. Yeah, I don't think Golden's here. That'd be cool if they were, though. Got a case marble. Whoa, Jesus. Oh my God. And this little decal. Focus. Decal. Isn't that crazy? Little 3D printed or whatever that is. 360, or was it fit? Yeah. I think it was 3.6, Pete. Marty McFly needs to buy a knife. How much is left on the KDK treasury? Well, I mean, I could go buy another $1,000 worth of knives if I wanted to spend my money on it, but I try to budget myself out. So ultimately, what am I gonna spend? I don't know. It depends on if it strikes. If it strikes right, you never know. Those tiny decals, I don't know, will this cut? I don't know if that'll cut. Or are you talking about the actual decals? They had a few small ones, these ones that were like this big, with this wrap on them. They looked really cool. The decal is guaranteed to work once. But it went well. It went well. Little swag. I didn't get much swag. I got the decal shirt. I did meet this dude. Straight Edge Knives. There's his channel. But he saw my Jason mask, and he's got a Jason mask on here, so he hooked me up. I got a coin. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's the wrong coin. Let me fix that. Oh, yeah, it's this coin. From NAFS. Right? Got the nasty clean patch from Greg over at SMK Dubs. I don't even remember. This is cool. A little number 18 Blade Show Atlanta 2025 patch. Grizzle Bear leather crafting. Sweet patch. thick, beefy chunk of leather. And yeah, what did I get? Some cards and stuff. Oh, the Bowie, it also came with this captain. The captain's Bowie came with the Captain Ricky patch. Fun stuff. Good trick, KDK. That one worked for you? That one worked? Little swap-a-doos? Little switcheroo? 3D printed. Oh, you thought this was a real blade? That would be cool. No, that's, I mean, you look, you can kind of see through it. But it does, it's crazy that it says TCAL right on it. You know, like that's part of the thing, if I can get it to focus, which is tough to do. It's backwards on that side, looks like it's forward on this side. If I can, oh, no, wait, that's the backwards side. It would be cool if that was real, though. Kind of like this one. This one is a legit new Rough Rider. For a small knife, look at that. No play. No movement at all. Hilarious. You're a sucker for a swap-a-doos. Oh, what a good day. What a good day. It is still cool. And they were free, Paul. It was like, oh yeah, here, take one of those. It's like, oh, that's cool. And they had different types. I grabbed, this was the chunkiest one. They had some that were skinnier, a few, like maybe 3, 4, 5 different designs to them. If they have some there tomorrow, maybe I'll see if I can grab a few for some giveaways or stuff. I definitely am going to try to pick up more swag and stuff to use for giveaways and some things like that tomorrow. So I'll get on that for sure. Oh man, I need to go. I'm gonna chill out for a little bit, call Ken Fixed here quick before he goes. Or wait, no, it's an hour earlier for him. I like tiny knives. Tiny knife. Dude, the Flytanium though? The Flytanium Minim, bro. Titanium DLC coated. That's fun, right? The tiny red stiletto, yeah, that one's a win. That one is a win. See the new Artisan Cutlery Gambit. Reminds me of the Militaw with swappable inlays. I will be filming a bunch at Artisan Cutlery tomorrow. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Just wanted to do a quick little overview. I'll be live tomorrow. Hopefully I can keep my phone cool. Make some videos, go live a few, probably live early, maybe noon, something like that. Maybe I'll make a post, talk about it or something like that. But yeah, lots of filming, lots of videos coming. We'll do a live recap tomorrow night as well. But yeah, peace. Good to see y'all. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow at Blade Show at